Hey everybody, Brian here for weekend of the 27th, actually, here just after midnight usually. Um, most stories are coming out of China, in Europe, and Germany. So we're just coming off a shortened weekend with the U.S. trading. So the first story is the beautiful 55 close to the sun. Most of these articles are from Bloomberg. Um, they were saying for a while that the equivalent of the blue chips out of China were not performing as much. As you can see here, throughout the year, 2015 was a banner year. 2017 wasn't a good year for that. So, um, as I say, what comes up must come down. So if you did follow that strategy, you didn't do too well in 16 or 17. But supposedly these um, stocks will come back in coming months. So be on the lookout for that, as well as European stocks, no turkeys when it comes to Thanksgiving rally. Now, this is kind of odd because when you compare the S&P 500, the average returns, the best returns is slightly better in Europe. Uh, the average return is still better than the S&P 500, slightly better than the FTSE 100 for the UK, which is quite odd because when you look at the UK FTSE, it still beat out the S&P 500. Go figure. All right, so more fun stuff. A big development for a $10 billion refinery in Brazil. Now, this is the world operating outside the US. So, what's happening for this refinery is the various companies are looking at this refinery. Chinese, Indian, Iranian firms are discussing a partnership to invest in a $7 and $10 billion refinery, and that has a capacity of 300 barrels of oil per day. Finally, we got some news, two stories on Germany. Um, First one is, let's deal with this one, the confidence factor, business confidence, that is. Apparently, it's hit a record high. Now, this is where complacency comes into play, but they feel out of 7,000 firms, 90% feel that they're pretty strong moving forward and well into early next year, 2018. There is some skepticism because of how Merkel's government has fallen apart over the last week, and nobody knows where that will lead to down the line. But overall, that's the general consensus. The actual numbers here, business expectation growth went from 111 went to 111 from 109, which is quite high. I haven't looked at this historically, but I'll be doing that in coming weeks in new reports. Well, not new reports, but that'll be reactivating. The other big thing, which is good for the planet, is power generation is now wind power is beating out coal and nuclear power in Germany, found here, but you got to register for this account. So just wanted to let you know about those four stories. Over and out. Hopefully, if you enjoy this, just take a look at the Quant Analytics Lite free service daily analysis.